What's up, guys? How we doing today? Let's get into it. Let's go over some stacks. I also want to go over something at the end of the video that I think you guys would be interested in. A little options trading. We're going to start getting into a little bit more active. For those of you new to the channel, is the fan too loud? So, anyways, this is the channel Trading Simplified. You guys have been to the channel. I appreciate you guys supporting the members as well. Check out the playlist, all free for you if you want. Let's get into it. Let's go into some stock levels. Breaking down, Jay Young, he's part of our WAP. He wants SCHG to be looked at. Let's take a look at it. We were talking about it last night. His level, you let me know in the comment section below that he wants for this. Now he's waiting for Armageddon to happen, but he wants $15 per share here. Looking at it here, I think Jay Young, I feel like a more realistic opportunity if you really wanted this, which I still think this is kind of out of the question, is he was looking for a drastic pullback. And I think we already got one from $29 all the way down to 21 with a 26% pullback. And he was looking at it, so yeah, it's cool. I'm going to show you at the end. We started a Robinhood account. We're going to go into that. We're going to look into that, but we'll get into that later. I just want to go through the levels first. Focus on the pre-market analysis, and I'm going to see if I can get this working. I'm trying to see if I can just do a little live trading just with the options, because I think it's good for newer traders to see how risky it is, how much you can lose, and you can learn from me. So you don't even got to risk money for it. So here we go. So looking at this, SCHD, Jay Young, Mr. SPLG is looking for right here around $18 to $17. Now I'm thinking that's too much of a pullback in my eyes. You mean when you're buying SCHD, you're buying an ETF that owns, 60% of the fund is like top 10 big companies, tech companies. 16% pullback would bring it back to its lows. The pullback here would be almost a 30% pullback. I don't think that's going to happen today. Just keep in mind that we do have the FOMC meeting today. That's going to be a big catalyst. If you're looking for an actual pullback, I'd be looking to probably buy a $23 to $22 cost average in, etc. When it comes to these guys, everybody knows I buy on every Monday. I buy FSPGX. That's in my YouTube membership, or the WAP. So I continue to buy no matter where it is every single Monday. Let's go over some of the other levels here. Let's go over SPY. The levels, you have to be very careful today with the FOMC meeting today. Just be very mindful that the levels aren't going to really make a big difference once Jerome Powell gets up there and decides whether to crush the market or not with his interest rate cuts or not. Just realize these levels today, you are just playing range bound until we get that. SPY, we are watching this 550 level. Is 550 level going to hold today? If it's not, look for that bounce, or look for the failure breakdown and go from there. I'm going to personally be trading a little options today, and then I'm going to be waiting to see at 2 p.m. with Powell speaking what it looks like. So look for the break of 550. That's a clear support level, and then your resistance up here at 575. This could go either way. I think what's more interesting is the semiconductors, and let's go over QQQ next. Looking at QQQ, we can see that $500 is a nice psychological level right here. We're trying to get it past. Watch out for that 500 resistance. If we do get a drastic pullback, based on what Powell says today with the interest rates, etc., we could be pulling back easy 10% on this down to 430. Or we could finally break above this 500 up 5%. So the market has definitely been looking to get up to this level and go from there, but just keep it in mind. SMH is something that I'm definitely watching. We made a video on this last week, just talking about how it's range bound right now. It's range bound from $180 up to about $232. And these rectangles will indicate your risk versus reward here. If you were to, if you didn't buy the dip, if you were scared, in early April and you didn't buy the dip, for those of you that were in the WAP, saw my buys into like DIA and SCHD and SPSM, we're up very nicely on those, because we were buying down here. But now if you're up here, you got to really manage your risk here, because if you're going to pull back here, 15% loss risk potential on SMH versus making 8% gains, you just got to look at where you're at here. So let's see where SMH starts to form here, and it's gonna have to get above this level to really truly be bullish. It doesn't mean you missed out, but you're definitely taking on more risk buying up at here at these levels. And there's one catalyst that you're going to need to get SMH above the ultimate $235 level, which would indicate true bullishness, is you need this stock to actually finally do what it's supposed to do and go up. Nvidia has been struggle city for the last month. It cannot get above this 115. It's such a pain in the ass waiting for it to get here. It has failed multiple times. I have been waiting for this break every single day to make a long entry on this, but I'm not doing it until it can break this 115 level. And what I'm really hoping for is I want to see Nvidia do this. I want to see Nvidia, because if it can break this, I do like the options plays on it, especially right before earnings. Just got to watch out for the premiums, make sure it's not too high. If we can get above, break through, and then confirm the 115, 115.5, and then make that shoot back up to about $124 per share, that is really the play that I want to be looking for, and I want to be around when that's going to happen, because there is clear resistance zone right in this area from 123 up to 125. I do think that is the next move, and currently waiting for it. 111 is the support level. It is holding. You have the thin wick candles telling you this story right here, right from 111 to 110 right there, and then also right here 110 to 111. I do believe that Nvidia is due for a move like this. It's really sold off dramatically from 153. I hope you guys bought the dip at 86 all the way down here, 38%. We're still down about 25%. This stock can run. It just needs to get its wings. Looking at Netflix here, Netflix is making all-time highs. Now looking at it just on the 6-month chart, support levels, you could claim they would be around this 1,070, but right now it is not stopping, it's continuously moving up. So just be careful if you're trading it, follow the 200 SMA. I'm not buying up here, it's going without me. I have it in my growth fund, that's good enough for me. Looking at Google stock, Google needs to hold this 160 level. To hold this 160 level, it really depends on FOMC today at the 160 right here. So just be cautious, watch the 160 level on Google. Microsoft bought this stock down here in the 350s. Anybody who was in the WAP was seeing the entries on the YouTube portfolio. So that was a nice entry. We bought a good amount of shares, but I wish we would have bought a little bit more, but we just didn't have enough funds at the time, so that's okay. But still up very nicely, 20 to 25% on them. That was just a beautiful purchase down here during the capitulation, and now we're up 20 to 23%. I'll take it any day. In 2 weeks of time, that's excellent. Just if you're trading Microsoft, I'm holding my shares. I'm not letting them go, but just be aware that you have a 450 resistance coming up to you guys. Apple stock, I want this stock to sell off. We're rooting for that right now. The cheaper we can get Apple, the better. Look at the long term of Apple. You can see it got, it sold off to that 170. It's pushed up, but it's got that nice pattern that has not been broken yet. It is trading along this pattern right here. And I like to buy Apple at the bottom of the channel. So if we can get a sell-off, I would hope we can get like 160s on this, but we'll have to give it some time with the increasing pressure that it has. Tesla stock is another stock we own in the YouTube portfolio. Looking at this, it's got to get above 300 if we want to start really chugging away at the moon here. So just beware looking at the charts here. Tesla, big resistance. Let's just make it $300 whole dollar level. I mean, you can see 293 is resistance. So if you can break 293, I'd expect to move to at least 299 and then go from there. Next, looking at UNH. This is a stock I'm definitely interested in now. Trying to do a little more research on this. I mean, this is a massive sell-off for anybody that is not aware. United Health Group used to be $606 down to 35%. To 393. I would definitely keep an eye on this, set your alerts. Doesn't mean you have to buy the fallen knife, but it's definitely something to watch, because if we can get some more capitulation down here, would love to scoop up shares around $300 per share, preferably 265, but we got to see where it's going to go from there. AMD had a good earnings, but they sold off as usual, and I'm wondering if that's going to tell us what fate is going to be for this stock. On their earnings, they blessed up to 106 and then just pulled right back. Now they're trying to confirm this $100 level. So if it can hold the $100 level, we might be in business here, because if you look out on the 1-year chart, look how this has been a constant resistance zone every single time it's touched. So it's just got to hold above this $100. If we can get above that, there is a chance that this could be the reversal for AMD. So definitely just watch out for that. Keep an eye out for that. All right, let's continue this. Let's go to, just want to go over the stocks I think are actually important to watch for today, especially FOMC. Watching Amazon here. Amazon's got strict resistance around 192. So I definitely would be cognizant of that. You have a big zone down here that you were trading. This is the trading zone. So if you're going to try to buy Amazon and go long on it, just realize that this is the pattern that you are trading within right now, which is right here. Just like that, all right? So be careful. Be aware of where you are buying Amazon at this location. Next, let's take a look. Let's move this all over. Let's take a look at Visa. Visa stock is about to make new highs again. It's at 350. 366 is the high. I just wanted to show this level here. $350. Definitely a level to be watching. Let's see if it can break through here and get there. And then let's see here. AVGO is another stock, another growth stock that is worth mentioning. They are starting to break through. This is definitely a trade opportunity here. You see how they had multiple resistance points at 200. Watch AVGO today. If we can get, just, you got to be aware of the FOMC though. That's what's going to kind of alter things a little bit. Get that algo trading going. But if they can bounce off this $200 level, look for a long back up. That's what I'll be looking for with AVGO as well. There's a lot of semiconductor stocks, if you haven't noticed. I mean, they move the most pretty much at any stock except Tesla. Tesla's just a beast of its own. So I definitely would keep an eye for that. Robinhood, since we're going to try to use their platform today, let's see where they're at today. I mean, I'm not going to trade Robinhood, the stock. I'm going to be looking for other option plays, but looking for here, got to get above $50, the whole dollar, half dollar level. And then BBAI, this is a stock we're holding long term. We bought into the AI hype. We got them around, I think it's like $6, $7, something like that. So we're holding on to them. They're starting to get more government contracts, which was nice to see. Ooh, Joshua Young, AMD buying at $99. Definitely be cautious with that move with the AMD. I'm going with the leader. I'm going to go with NVIDIA for that. But a push back up, we still need another 22% move. We're down so much on BBAI, it's wild. We'll eventually add to them. Next, looking at Chipotle. Chipotle is just range bound from $45 up to $50. Let's see where it wants to go. Once again, it's got to hold that $50 level to stay above. I just want to show you, I'm going to start to look for, I'm going to end this stream soon. I want to look at the Robinhood Legend, which is their trading platform. I'm going to make a video on this. I'm going to see how it is trading options on this. And if I think that it is, the functionality is okay, I'm definitely going to stick with them and try to trade options on this. But it'll be a good learning experience. We're going to go a lot less than I normally trade because you're trading for the options. We want to make sure we're being safe, understanding it. And I think it'll be good for you guys to see too as well. But anyways, let me end the stream. I'm going to go download that Robinhood Legend, take a look at it, and I'm going to make a video based on that. Those that are in the WAP, you'll know exactly what I'm buying. I'll just post it for you guys as we're looking. For those of you who don't know what the WAP is, this is the WAP right here. You basically get to directly chat with me, stock, chart levels, trades. You have a community in here. We have 19 dashboard users in here. Definitely go to it. The description's in the link below. Check it out for you guys. And if you're just looking for beginners courses, stuff like that, we have education here and portfolio guidelines for long-term portfolio investors as well. So definitely check that out. I'm going to end the live stream. I'm going to check out Robinhood Legend. Leave a comment in the section below if you're interested in seeing options trading. And I'm going to do it on Robinhood. I think Robinhood is now you don't need to get Robinhood. It's just I want to try and see what, everybody always talks about, Wall Street bets and the Robinhood trade. So I want to see if it's a smooth platform. I've traded options on Fidelity before, but Fidelity definitely it slacks when it comes to options. It is not up to par at all. and I want to see if the platform's a little better. Just seeing how, like, the buy to open, the close orders, etc. So we'll feel it out. Yeah, you could always do options on Fidelity. That's fine. But this will be kind of the burner account, so we'll feel it out and see how it goes. I'm gonna end the live stream. Just message me on WAP members, and then let's download. I'm gonna download this Robinhood. Let's see where it's at. And